Sydney's the most populated city in the country, and its eastern suburbs are packed full of residents enjoying the beach life. While there's plenty of surf here in Coogee, it's garden space that's a little harder to come by. But it hasn't stopped apartment owner and first-time gardener Edith from growing her own productive patch. Edith, how are you?
Good.
It's nice to see your garden. Tell me a little bit about how this came about.
So the history of our garden really stemmed from the fact that we were balcony gardening at first. And we ran out of space, naturally. You know, we had 1 plant, 2 plant, 3, and then we were accumulating vegie beds, and there just wasn't really enough space in our balcony. We have the luxury of having this unused patch of land that was just here. It's northeast facing, so it was getting a bit of sun. There is, you know, units covering, but it was a good space. Our neighbours are quite a tight-knit of 6 units. So we were able to actually approach them and ask, hey, you know, can I put just 1 or 2 beds down here? Had that for about 2 months. And naturally, again, that wasn't enough. So one weekend, I ordered 5 tons of soil, set up 15 beds, and all the neighbours got together and we wheelbarrowed the soil and set it up. So the rest is history.
What Edith lacks in experience, she certainly makes up for in enthusiasm. She went big quickly, but she's already seen some excellent rewards. Everywhere I look, there's so many different edibles. You've got zucchini, lettuce, basil, kale, celery, and tomatoes. There's tomatoes everywhere.
Yes, I just love the concept of foraging around like a food forest. You know, just looking over here, right, if you just dig in a bit,
oh, yeah,
you can see there's a little surprise. Some fresh tomatoes. Did you want to try some, Costa?
Oh, the colour's great, isn't it? It's so different to a typical red tomato, and taste-wise, oh, they are good. It's official.
Thanks, Costa.
Now, any gardener will tell you that there's difficult spots in the garden. What have been some of your challenges that you've learnt about this particular space?
So learning about the environment that I'm in and where the natural light comes in is really important. And it's coming to the garden at different points of the day and marking out, OK, yeah, where's the full sun? Where does the shade go up to?
The sun angle it reaches, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we didn't know to do that in the first, 2 years of growing. And you can tell because, that kale over there, that's also blocked by the apartments. It's completely covered in caterpillar bites right now, so it's not liking it there. And you can see just the one in front probably gets a bit more sun here.
Less stressed.
Yeah.
And because it's less stressed, the insects aren't going to it as readily as they will to this stressed out plant.
Yeah, and so next season I might then put something else there that the bugs, won't really like to eat. I didn't think I could learn anything more, but I am. Every, season, I'm just learning so much.
Originally from Epping, Edith moved to Coogee with her partner Shannon 6 years ago. It's been a big adjustment. Beyond just the produce, what else has the garden been doing for your world?
I don't really have any friends in this area, so having this garden has given me a way to reach out to the community. Even with my neighbours, there's a space for us really to talk to each other, but also just in the wider community as well. With social media, it's great that I've been able to reach out to a lot of people around my local area and to see who else actually gardens. I might, give away produce. Yeah, so it's great. I feel definitely, a big part of the community now, and I didn't really feel like that when I first moved into the area.
Edith hasn't just had the support of her neighbours. She's had plenty from long-term partner Shannon. How's the garden been going? What sort of an impact has it had on you, for starters?
I've had a great time doing it. So we do planting together, and then I do a fair bit of the nutrient work and weeding.
What is it that makes it so addictive and that's really got the both of you into it?
I think it's different things for both of us. For me, I like... It seems weird, but seeing waste turned into something productive, it's a good way to spend time together. Yeah, so it's been good for her and me.
So many good things have grown from Edith's garden, but there are a few things to consider when you live in a block of apartments. So you've gone from a private balcony space to the more public strata space. What advice would you give to people thinking about following your lead?
Definitely speaking to your neighbours. Try and get a group together, because when you're pitching it then to the overall strata community, you've got a few as support. Have some like designs in your head already that you can pitch. And then, yeah, really making sure that you take responsibility, you and other gardeners involved, and ensuring that, you know, the strata committee understands that you will be responsible for the garden. It might be in the minutes of meetings or even the bylaw where you actually put in, you know, like a racey who's responsible, accountable, who's consulted.
So conversation, connection, removing any uncertainties by actually communicating what you're thinking.
Yeah, and I just think it's a great way for people to give something a try. And if you don't try, you won't really know, right? And I'm just so happy that I gave it a go, that I put 2 garden beds down there to see how it goes. And then I'm just so happy that I actually didn't give up.
Seeing how much a small patch can improve people's well-being is one of my favourite things. You really can't put a price on the joy that comes from a garden.